Okay, so as we all know that all romantic relationships have challenges and require some work. I understand that being in a relationship with someone who has Asperger syndrome can create an additional challenge, given that Asperger's make emotional connection, social communication extremely difficult. It is likely that your partner sometimes seems cold and insensitive, and other time they may have emotional outbursts for no apparent reason. And in those moments when you can't understand each other, you both feel fed up and frustrated and confused. So the behavior of people with Asperger can be hard to understand and easy to misinterpret, which is why it is important to learn more about your partner's condition. So to understand your husband better, it is important that you know how people with Asperger's are affected. So they often have difficulties connecting on social and emotional level. They have difficulty with reading verbal and non-verbal cues and body language, and they might also have difficulty reading facial expressions, and they might not properly make eye contact as well. So they sometimes also don't pick up on how something was said, rather than they focus more on what is said to them. So people with Asperger may also lack empathy. Empathy is something that it is the ability to understand others' perspective in a better way. So they may unknowingly say or do things that are inappropriate, not just to offend you, but sometimes they don't know what they're doing. So given all the information, I'm going to actually tell you a few more practical exercises to help you improve your relationship and how to overcome common obstacles. First of all, it is important that you communicate your needs directly. Be very, very specific. Do it either in a verbally form or in a written form and without any emotion. Don't attach emotions into it. Don't hint. He won't get it. Rather than expecting your partner to naturally know what you want, or hinting him, it's better that you communicate your needs as specifically and as directly as possible. It will help him understand what you're going through, with verbal or written expression rather than just reading your body language, because that is what he cannot do. Also, reframe your partner's behavior. Here, I mean to say is that because this is going to help you refocus on your relationship and work to improve that. For example, when I say reframing your partner's action, I'm actually telling you to recreate um, what is happening around you. For example, you can create a journal in which you can write 3 columns or make 3 columns, and in first column you could actually describe the behavior or situation that upsets you about your husband, and in second column what you can do is you can record your feelings and why you think your partner act this way. And in the third column you can actually write different explanation of their behavior. It would be helpful if you both do this exercise and can discuss it later on. But it is going to help you reframe your partner's behavior in a positive way rather than getting into the negative cycle of your relationship. Also, the third thing that you could do is talk about how would you like to connect with your partner. I mean, in this manner, um, first of all, you need to understand that you and your partner experience emotions differently. Having an emotional connection with somebody who does not understand emotion is a little challenging. But remember that Asperger syndrome has difficulty in emotional regulation. So what you can do is that you can show your emotions in a written form. You could actually make a column or write him down what he feels like to do, and you can also write things down that you feel like to do, and you can exchange your thought process through that way. You can also tell your partner to actually write things down what he wants you to become or to do for him, and you can also do the same thing for him. And you can exchange these thought process, and you can also review these things later on as well, just to see how much you have done improvement into this level. Also, you also have to focus on your coping styles. Are you a positive thinker, or are you a problem solver? Are you focused more on problem itself? This is also a cycle that needs to be changed. There are a lot of self-help skills that you could actually figure out through different books, and I would recommend you to actually go through those books and understand Asperger's better, to help your partner and to build a better relationship. Thank you.